Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Williams Pulse, your go-to podcast for staying connected with the Williams Baptist University community. Each week, we bring you the latest events, opportunities, and a special guest host, so you can get to know the students and faculty who make Williams feel like home. Whether you're a current Eagle or considering joining us, this podcast gives you an inside look at campus life and what makes WBU truly special.
This past Friday, we had preview day and we got to sit down with some of our future Eagles. And instead of having a guest host, we're going to hear from them in a minute.
Last week, Kinsman and Bill sat down for an hour with our new Dean of Students, Laquita Stewart, for a long format podcast. I haven't had the chance to meet her yet, but after listening to this episode, I feel like I really got to know her.
Here's a preview of their conversation.
Laquita Stewart?
Yes.
Dean of Students?
Yes.
What do you prefer students to call you?
What is the strangest or most surprising rule in our handbook?
Apparently, Kinsman has read 0 of those 66 pages in the student handbook.
Yeah, we should take a poll. I bet I'm the only one who hasn't.
We saw this at the high school level. This COVID thing it really hurt some kids, and the mental health, skyrocketed.
Can you elaborate on that? Because
Yeah.
I'm super curious about what you experienced with your students.
Well, just anxiety. It's kind of like years and years ago when everybody was diagnosed with ADHD, and did they have it or not? I don't know. And now everybody is diagnosed with anxiety, and I think a lot of it is legit, because
It was almost like a separate pandemic.
yes.
Like a contagious mindset. They have anxiety. I'm hearing all about it. Now, maybe I have anxiety. Actually, I do have anxiety, and you should have anxiety. The student gets in trouble. What happens around here?
It gets brought to me, and then I sit down with the student and have a conversation. I am not a principal. I'm a counselor. I'm a high school counselor. I was, So the discipline side of this, I want it to be more like a mentoring and make this a learning process for yourself. I was here. I got in a little trouble once.
Oh, tell us about it.
I can't. No.
Did you sign an NDA?
I signed something, yeah.
That you wouldn't discuss
yeah.
it. What's it like coming back for you?
It's like I never left.
And be sure to listen to that full episode.
Our next preview day is Friday, February 28th. Go register now for the event and come check out WBU, and maybe you could be in the podcast with us. Let's run through upcoming events for the week, and then we will hear from our preview day attendees.
On Monday, February 10th, we're having the Men's Call of Duty Tournament, which is going to be located in the Butler lobby. And then that following Wednesday, we're having a craft event in the grill from 12 to 2. We're going to be making Valentine's cards for the nursing home. That Thursday, we're going to be having a Galentine's.
Now let's get into the WBU athletics. On Tuesday, there's a men and women's basketball game versus Mission here at home, starting at 5:30, and then the men's game starting at 7:30. On Friday, there's baseball against Trinity Christian here at home, a doubleheader, so it's going to be at 12 and 2. And then softball versus Blue Mountain College, also here at home, at 1 and 3. And then on Saturday, the exact same schedule, baseball versus Trinity here at home at 12 and 2, and softball against Blue Mountain here at home at 1 and 3. Now let's hear from our future Eagles.
Well, we've got our first guest of the day. Why don't you start off by introducing yourself? Tell us your name and where you're coming from.
My name is Noah Price. I'm from Marianna, Arkansas, and I go to a little high school called Lee Academy.
So what has been your favorite part of preview day so far?
Probably just touring around the campus and looking around and seeing everything.
So we have our next guest. Go ahead and tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Gabriel Flynn, and I'm from Pocahontas, Arkansas.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you. What's been the best part of preview day so far?
The class that we just like a trial class that we just did. It talked about John Winkley, I think, person who tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan, and they just talked about like what his motives were and how his mind played out, and like he went and got help, and now he's still alive. He has a YouTube channel now. He was singing a song, and to me it was so eerie because like he stalked some actor for the longest time before he did the assassination. The song that he was singing, it reminded me of like the girl, but it was just really eerie about it. It was pretty cool though.
Is psychology a degree you're wanting to pursue in college?
100%.
Awesome.
Go ahead and tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Lucy. I'm from Pocahontas.
We got a lot of people from Pocahontas today.
Yeah, honestly.
Is this your first preview day?
Well, we came here for like a college preview day, but this is our first tour, yeah.
Have you liked campus so far?
Yeah, it's honestly pretty. It's very quaint. It's very cute. I like it.
I agree.
What is one major that you are seriously considering and why?
Right now I'm going into nursing, so I'm going to be an RN to become a nurse practitioner, just because the health field is what I'm passionate in. I like to help people.
My name is Grace Mayer, and I'm from Mountain View, Arkansas, and I go to Ozarka College.
Awesome. So I hear you were brought in by a dear friend of mine, Truett Brandon.
Yes, so
That's
I met
awesome.
Truett Brandon my freshman semester, my freshman year. I am in a general education degree at Ozarka. I graduate in May, and then I have just recently got accepted into Williams here.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
So welcome on. So can you tell us your name and where you're from?
My name is Hope Mia Malik. I'm from Springdale, Arkansas, but I live in Pocahontas.
Is this your first preview day?
Yes.
Have you had fun so far?
Yes, it's been a blessing so far.
What's been one thing here on Williams campus that has surprised you?
The church, it's really big.
It
My
is.
first time.
It's so pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Bennett Zipfel. I'm a senior at Valley View High School in Jonesboro.
So if you had to pick a major based off your favorite hobbies, what would that be?
Probably sports management. I've been a big athlete my entire life. My whole family's just been like coaching and stuff, and I've been involved in like a lot of sports. Like throughout high school, I've stuck with cross country and track. I've been the captain of that team for the past couple of years, and I don't know, maybe one day I'd just like to be a captain of my own team, like have my own team. So.
All right, let's start off by introducing yourself and telling us where you're coming from.
My name's Cordelia Haley, and I'm from Pocahontas.
If you do decide to come to Williams, what's one thing that you want to do on moving day, or at least when you get here?
I love people, so I'd probably go and introduce myself to everybody.
So we have our next guest. Would you go ahead and tell us your name and where you're from?
All right. My name's Kinley Smith, and I'm also from Mountain View, Arkansas.
Awesome.
What's been the best part of this preview day so far?
So I really enjoyed the dorm tours. I think it's really nice to see how people live. There were private dorms, there were duo dorms, the apartments. They're all really cool. I also enjoyed the mock class. I hadn't really experienced a psychology mock class, and it was pretty interesting. It was about the person who tried to assassinate Reagan.
Oh.
And and he's now YouTube famous apparently.
All right, next guest. What is your name and what town are you coming from?
Pocahontas.
Sweet, another one from Pokey.
So within the next 4 years, what is one thing you hope to accomplish?
Math.
Are you a senior?
Yes.
Have you taken college algebra yet?
No.
It'll be tough, but
Yeah,
you got it.
You'll have so much fun. So go ahead and tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Ethan Woodard, and I'm from Pocahontas High School.
Nice to meet you, Ethan. Is there anything that surprised you about Williams today?
The small campus. I really like it small. I come from Cabot. It's pretty big over there, and a lot of times you don't really know a bunch of people. And here it seems pretty close, and everyone knows each other, so it seems like a good community.
All right, we've got our next guest of the day. Why don't we start by introducing yourself and telling us where you're from?
Hello, everyone. I am Isaiah Doty. I'm from Pocahontas High School. I'm a senior.
My question for you today is, what's one of your fears going into college?
One of my fears of going into college is not having any friends.
Well, don't be scared. I'll be your friend, and I'll be here.
I'm Allie Regan, and I am from Pocahontas.
If you had a movie about today, what would you call it?
There you go.
A hectic 2025.
Amen.
I'm going to start off by asking, what's your name and where are you coming from?
Josie, and I'm from Pocahontas.
What do you plan on majoring in? Do you know?
I want to go into journalism.
Journalism. Interesting.
Is this your first preview day? Has there been anything that stuck out to you so far?
I like the chapel.
My name is Angel Warmack, and I'm from Pocahontas High School.
What's one question you still have about college after the preview day today?
Just how could I make it easier for myself to learn, the basic classes?
All right, let's start by asking your name and where you're from.
My name is Abby, and I'm from Mammoth Spring, Arkansas.
What has been the best part of this preview day for you so far?
I just love how nice everyone is, and it's really inclusive. I love what everyone has to offer here.
Is this your first time previewing?
No, I actually came here for a little church, cheer thing,
okay,
back in high school. So it's really nice to come back and see everyone's still really, really nice.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you back.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming on the show.
This has been
and will continue to be
the Williams Pulse.